Hi HCGers, this is HCG Berry Babe, and I was going to do this from the living room, but my daughter is in the basement doing Billy Blanks, and at first I didn't know what she was doing, but they're grunting, he's grunting and saying, "Come on, you can do it, get your car, get your car." So I owe you a decade dance. So when she's done, I'll go into the living room and do a decade dance. This is my sewing room, and this is too small for me to do my decade dance, but I promised you a decade dance. So that will come. Today, if you're not on Facebook, I broke 160, 159.9. Now, that was after 2 sits in the bathroom and weighing about 3 times 2 hours apart. I kept going back to bed. But it showed up. And so I took a picture, and today I've been drinking buckets and buckets and buckets of water and trying so hard. No carbs, no carbs, no carbs, no nothing even looking anything like a carb. So I'm hoping tomorrow at least that I can I would take a goose egg. I would take a goose egg for 3 days to be in 159 because I'm so fragile when I drop a decade. I'm so fragile. Fatbut Foxy. She has completed 2 full VLCD days. And the first day she was down 2.6, and then today, this morning, she was down 1 pound. She's first day was lightheaded, and in the morning lightheaded, so she's added a little extra protein. And tonight, she's got all those kids, and the teenagers are giving her a hard time about doing the cooking, and so she's having to handle some of the food that some of her other special needs kids will eat, and it's just calling to her all the time. So she had a couple of bites of things that she just was so worried about, and I said, you know what, Victory, I said, I've had trouble day 3 before. Day 3 is usually when I crash and burn, and I explained what that looks like. I said, you didn't sit down and eat a whole bowl of something. You didn't end up taking the spoon and scooping and scooping and eating and eating. I said, you going to eat any more tonight? She says, no, I'm going to drink my water and go to bed. So, doing okay, and she was getting kind of tired of she was making cabbage, and she was getting kind of tired. I said, get your plan for tomorrow then. So she did water aerobics today, and I said, you be careful, you don't break a sweat. And she just laughed. She says, I'm doing it with 70 and 80-year-old ladies. She's not worrying about sweating in the pool, but she thinks she might go do to another location and do with a different group tomorrow, or maybe do an in-place Leslie Sansone walk with the group. She's been trying to lose weight with the not eat and exercise, and slowly, her body gets used to less calories, and then it starts gaining on it. I have a fun story. Back in 2003, when I had my gastric bypass, there were several of us that kind of went through the same clinic around the same time. And I ended up creating a Yahoo group, and so I called it Slow to Go, because we just were all having trouble, and I'm not sure any one of us ever made it to goal. Couple got kind of close enough, but most of us were like, psh. And so 2 of the women are on my normal life Facebook page, and I just sent a message to one of the women that's had a lot of trouble. She's a little bit older than me, I think. How are you doing? And I invited her to friend me from HCG Berry Babe. So I said, look me up, HCG Berry Babe, and you can see what I look like now. Well, I got a text from my daughter this morning, and my friend had texted my daughter because she went on HCG Berry Babe's Facebook page, and that person didn't look anything like me. Now, she hadn't known me when I was very young with wearing my hair that way, and I wasn't I was about 285 when I had that procedure, but I was much younger. And the now picture, you know, I used to wear my hair was dark and it was long, and yeah, I don't look anything the same. And so she deleted the friend, and so then when I assured her that it was me, she wanted to know how to do it and how I did it. And so I told her all about HCG, and she said, well, how much does it cost? So I kind of gave her a rundown, and I gave her what I tell everybody, pounds and inches. And then I gave her Weight Loss Apocalypse, and told her to go back to the very beginning and watch those vlogs. That'll kind of give her an indication of what she's in store for. So she's going to do that and get back with me. I would love to have another HCG baby. She lives in a different part of the county, and actually she's in another county, and she has a lot of contacts. So the more HCG babies I get, then that are friends that I don't charge, that will lead me to people who I don't know who are willing to purchase my service. And so that's just exciting to me. But I just had to laugh. She deleted me as a friend because she didn't know who that person was. She thought she'd been hacked. She thought I'd been hacked. So that's my story for today. And I will give you my dance as soon as my daughter's done doing Taibo or wherever it is she's doing in the basement, unless she stays up pretty late. But I got a paper project presentation due tomorrow evening, early evening. So you know what I'm going to be doing tonight, but I'm not eating carbs to stay awake. I'm going to have to just do it without, because there's no way I want to give up that 159.9. No way, no way, no way. So that's all for now. Bye-bye.